Hey now, let's talk about Endgame, Rules of the Game. So this is the third book in a trilogy, third treasure hunt in the trilogy. The first one was called Endgame the Calling, and that ended, and there was a winner. If you Google Endgame Caesar's Palace gold coins, you will see the winner taking the gold coins out of the case in Caesar's Palace. I think it was $500,000 worth of gold coins. Pretty cool. I did work on that one extremely hard. But the really cool part is this website I'm going to show you gives you the solution for Endgame the Calling. So if you want to look it up and see how some of the puzzles were designed and the solutions, you can look that up. The other thing is the second book is called Endgame Sky Key, and that treasure hunt is ongoing. I'm not going to do a video, at least at this point, on Endgame Sky Key because it's pretty hard. And there's 12 separate puzzles, and I think roughly 6 have been solved. There's a couple closed Facebook groups, and people have posted that they've solved about 6. So I want to go into Endgame Rules of the Game because this treasure hunt just started in January of this year. And this treasure hunt ends in July of this year. That's right, it's a 6-month treasure hunt. The grand prize, if you can solve all the puzzles, is $250,000. There are going to be 12 lower prizes, which I believe is a book set of all the Endgame books, all the training diaries, all the novellas. You get a box set, basically, signed by the author. So even that would be kind of cool to have, right? But here's the deal. With Endgame Rules of the Game, nobody that I know of has even been able to get past the very first puzzle. And I'm going to show you the puzzle right now. Go to endgamepuzzles.com. You see that up here? Endgamepuzzles.com. These are the 3 treasure hunts going on for the Endgame trilogy. First one is Endgame the Calling. This is the one that's over. Second one is Endgame Sky Key. You've got the rules, you've got the hints. The treasure hunt is ongoing. The one we're dealing with is Endgame Rules of the Game. You can look at the rules, you can look at the puzzle. As you can see, this is the website you need to go to. If you can read those, that serpentine letters there. Go there. All you need is an internet connection and a free Google account. And you are in. This is truly an armchair treasure hunt where you just answer puzzles from your computer, and the first one to answer them all first wins the grand prize of $250,000. Now, as you can see, we've got a bunch of images here. We've got 12 images. And what's neat is if you double click it, it should open up. There it goes. And you can download these. I don't know why they're blue. There you go. You can download these to your computer and zoom in. They're high-res photos. So using these 12 pictures, we're supposed to be able to answer some questions. Now down here on the bottom, you see we have 2 pages. It looks like a map of some kind with letters. You see here, we've got a circular thing with the top one highlighted. There are 12 circles. There are 12 pictures. So the question is, where do we start? This symbol right here, taped to the page, is one of the 12 ancient lines that are in the book. This is the Olmec symbol. If you Google Endgame 12 civilizations, you will get the 12 symbols. Each one of these pages, in my opinion, corresponds to one of the 12 ancient lines. This symbol right here is the Olmec symbol. This, as near as I can determine, is the picture depicting the Olmec. They were a civilization from South America. So you've got the pyramid, you've got the stone carvings, you've got, if you look up the Olmec civilization, you've got a meteor that's in some kind of a serpentine path right here. And you zoom in, when you download these to the computer and zoom in, there's some really fine detail. It looks like there's some kind of a leopard print in here. There's a human footprint right here. And what we're trying to determine is how are we supposed to use this map on the picture. So in other words, you overlay this map on the picture, and maybe there's certain points that are lit up that give you letters. That's where everyone is stuck. How do we solve the first puzzle? Okay, so when we look at this website and we go to Star Chamber, KeplerFuturistics.com, this is what we get. Notice the constellations. This is an endgame symbol. Right here, you move this pointer once, gives you alerts that the puzzle maker wants to give you. The contest has begun, 9 January 2017. Good luck. Pull it twice. This will log you in with your, actually this will give you a frequently asked question. Alright, so you can read through that. Go the third way, and this logs you in with your Google account. Make sure pop-ups are not blocked. If they're blocked, this will stop right here, and I think mine are blocked. So, always allow pop-ups from Star Chamber, KeplerFuturistics.com. Let's try that again. It automatically logs you in. And when you do that, now, there we go. They give you the check mark, meaning you're logged in. Now we can actually go to the puzzle. And this will load in. Notice we have a snake down here, a harp, a swan. I'm assuming these are constellations. This whole thing seems to be tied around stars and constellations. So, this is the first puzzle. We got this thing, looks like a battery hooked up here of some kind. Now here you can go left, which takes you here, or you can go right, which takes you to a keyboard. This is where we input our answer. We go back left. This is the picture of the map right here, put together, right, with all the letters on it. So, and this is the picture of the 12 ancient lines that they gave us. So the question is, what is the logic? What is the logic that we're supposed to use the pictures on the keyboard to answer help me to answer this question? What is the password to get through to the next level? Help. Space. Me. It's a regular keyboard with numbers, so I'm assuming latitude, longitude may be used later. So help me. Enter. Does its thing. Computing. Wrong answer. And your battery drains. You get 3 attempts. After your third attempt, you're locked out for 24 hours. So this is it. This is where everybody is. Nobody that I know of has been able to put in the correct answer right here to progress to the next puzzle. What is the logic? We've got these things clipped in right here. This seems to be that'll be the next puzzle once we can put in the right answer and get to it. And if you look on this diagram, if you go through it, A, B, C, D, it's missing a J, and I think it's missing 2 other letters. That's because it's the Latin alphabet. The Latin alphabet does not have the 26 letters that ours does. So it seems like what we have to put in is a Latin name. My guess in the past has been a Latin name for a constellation. Seems like the constellation names are based off of Latin names. Could each one of these relate to a sign of the zodiac? If you download this picture and look in the lid, there is a constellation engraved on the lid right here. Let me open it up. Right here, there's a picture of a constellation, which I believe is Draco. But I haven't looked at this puzzle in a while. This is a telescope. Maybe another hint to look to the stars. These look like bullets or batteries. We've got some kind of a walkie-talkie or something right here. Here's another one. And you can really get wrapped into these pictures, but that is Endgame. Rules of the game, guys. Email me, Cowlazars@gmail.com. Somehow we use this on this to answer this. $250,000 on the line. Oh, no, I take that back. Maybe it's, yeah, no, three times. So maybe it's 5 times you can enter 5 times, and then it locks you out. And that's it. You're locked out for 24 hours. So that is Endgame, rules of the game. And if you notice right here, these are the pictures printed out. So anybody got any ideas? Anybody good at constellations and Latin names of constellations? I mean, unless that first puzzle is something very simple and everybody's overthinking it. But yeah, get a Google free Google account, log in and try some passwords. You have the pictures right there, so try it. And James Fry, this is what you get. That's right, fart gun. You get the fart gun for making a puzzle so hard, a treasure hunt so hard, that ends in 6 months. Yeah, it's $250,000, but it's so hard I doubt anybody's going to get it. So, that's for you, James Fry. And now, because the video's kind of short, I'm going to leave you with some views of Fremont Street. Parental guidance advised on this one, guys. I'll see you next time.
yo, trying to take my cheeks, yeah. This is how I roll. Come on, ladies, it's time to go. I'm headed to the bar, baby, don't let us know. Shoes, no shirt, and I still get service. What? Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Work out. When I walk in the spot, yeah, this is what I see. Everybody stops and they staring at me. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it, show it, show it. I'm sexy and I know it. This at home. Go to school and do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.